Let me see. Guess let's just get started. I don't know how long, what is it called? Act 2 is. Chapter 3, Act 2. But, ooh, I do see that we're gonna get another Arrow Rover band. Is that his final one? I don't remember.
I alone will decide whether it's for show
Where's Arrow
or for
Rover? Or
battle.
where's
I will be there
Rover?
for everyone as we head toward our
Yes,
shared
that's his
future,
final one.
leaving the past behind.
Damage multiplier of resonance skill unbound is increased by 30%. I don't think that's gonna even matter, but okay. Anyway, but yeah, let's get started. Where are we? But yeah, I was watching the Enfield and whatnot. I don't know, it looks good. If I can't run it, I can't run it. That's the thing. Just like Silver Palace, like if I can't run the game, you know, it is what it is. I'll have to skip it till the day I can get a new PC. Because I do not see myself ever getting like a console ever again. I think I don't know. I just it's just not for me anymore. After experiencing the freedom you get on PC, I would not go back to console. Let me see. Hello, I'm Mornier from Space Trek Collective. Sorry to bother you, but I need a clear report on what happened during the Hyvatia detector's failure so I can lead a repair plan. Since you and Linne were the only witnesses on site, I'd like to meet with both of you tomorrow. If you're willing, please respond with I accept. Sure, where? I accept. Thank you. We'll meet at the Academy dormitory at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. I'll be there on time. Besides that, I want to ask about something unrelated to work. During the Void Worm's attack on Star Torch Academy, were you injured? Have you experienced any frequency issue again? Can help? I'll handle your case myself. I'm not hurt. I'm fine. The frequency loss is stopped for now, but I appreciate you checking in. There's one thing, it's a bit strange though. Would it be possible to bring some delicious Space Trek snacks to the meeting? Okay, so it's Abby's idea. It's inappropriate for a work meeting, and don't worry about it. No, it's fine. I'll make a note. Ode to the Second Sunrise. 9 the following day. Okay, wait a minute. Where's the... Let me get rid of this email. I know this is for the race thing, but let me just get rid of it first so I don't have to see the red mark. Yeah. But yeah, Enfield and Silver Palace look good. I've been trying to keep an eye on them or any newer gacha, to be honest. If it looks good, then yeah. Oh my god. Everything's like right around the corner, man.
Tick-tock! Almost time to meet up with Mornier! Oh, I can't stop thinking about those Space Trek snacks. What are they gonna be, huh?
What am I doing? I should have summoned for her first. You know, it's fine. We'll play the story and then we'll summon for her after. We'll see if we even get lucky. I don't remember what my stuff was. I could check right now. Now that I'm here. I don't think... Yeah, funny enough, you can... You guys can't see it when I'm on game capture. What is my pity? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 pity. That's pretty good. I'm not on, I'm on my 50-50. Okay. Teleport. I don't know, I've always wanted to get into Arknights, though. I still might try the OG Arknights when the client comes out. Maybe. I've never been one for tower defense type gameplay, but I don't know, the good story has always kind of captivated me from what I've heard. Why can't I look left? The hell? What the hell's going on? Okay, now I can... No wonder it's super laggy. Anyway, that's on today's agenda. I'm gonna try to finish Act 3, Chapter 3, Act 3, or Chapter 3, Act 2, and whatnot. I was gonna do, like I mentioned, I wanted to do reverse after for the Puppet Arena, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. I might be too tired after that, after this. I think afterwards I'll just go watch more anime or something. We're caught up on Zenless too, as well. That's a good chunk of the story.
Over here.
At least the main story. It's been a while, Lene? Has it? Where's my camera?
You bet. Just passed all my entrance exams yesterday. Which means today you're officially meeting Lene, first-year student in Star Torch Academy.
Congrats on a successful enrollment. So when's your next joyride going to be?
I really want to hit the road with you again, but I'm kinda on a mental health watch list. If I break even one tiny rule on day one, Miss Lucilla will be dragging me in for a friendly chat.
Oh. What is that? Okay.
I gotta hold out until I figure out a route that slips past the cameras.
See the new Gundam trailer? I saw it pop up. I did not watch it though, no. Anything that has like new opening songs, I actually don't watch at all because I usually like leave that as a surprise again for when I do check out the animes and whatnot. Like I haven't even seen the new Freyrin season 2 opening.
Oh, but hey, you got Mornier's email about the Hyvatia detector,
Or
right?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
It's almost go time. How about we hang by the entrance?
Nothing.
And then we. Huh?
Oh, what? The way she floats about, that's cool.
Fatigue, thermal cycles, boundary conditions, initial stress states.
Infraction detected. High waters Such devices are strictly prohibited in dormitory zones.
The core differential equation is elastoplastic transition, cyclic strength
Ignored.
coefficients.
I'm assuming you saw the trailer. How was it then?
Please comply with the Star Torch Academy Dormitory Code of Conduct. Issuing first warning. Issuing second warning.
Coefficient correct. Units mismatch. Recalculating.
Non-compliance confirmed. Initiating restraint protocol.
Conclusion. Material upgrade required. I'll add it to the agenda for tomorrow's meeting.
What the hell? Surprising on the song selection. Not sure if you noticed the artist. No, I did not.
Right. Now, time for the scheduled meeting with Rover and Lene. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I keep you waiting?
SZA. What songs do they sing?
Actually, you noticed us right as the clock struck the hour. Perfect timing, Professor.
I don't recognize them by the. I mean, I recognize their name, but what songs do they sing? I can't see like the. Again, I recognize the name, but I can't like put their sound to the name. Is the robot gonna be okay?
Just a minor short circuit. It triggered a restraint protocol. I assumed it was malfunctioning. Oh. I forgot to disable the reactor emitter in my weapons system. That's probably what it was referring to. Apologies. After this meeting, I need to return to the Space Trek Collective for a presentation. I had hoped to finish some calculations first.
An American R&B artist. I don't really listen to her. If I remember, maybe I'll give it a listen to then, to see like who it is. Let's begin now.
I do have other appointments today, but I believe there is time for some light conversation. I wasn't sure what you meant by delicious, so I brought samples from my latest food research.
Let me see where my... I just put my camera down there.
Yes! I knew it! Professor Mornier's a real gem!
A real gem.
Let's get started. We can eat while we talk.
Of course. Come on in. I already tidied up my dorm, so sit wherever you like.
Oh yeah, what's it called? PGR's coming to Steam. I was like, what the heck? I was gonna make a video on it, but then I got too lazy.
Detected. Strong behavior and spectrum signature match.
Well, that's pretty good though.
Ugh! The smells are all mixed together. It's kind of fishy, and the texture is wet and gooey.
Wet and gooey.
So, it's true, huh? You guys actually made food that tastes awful, but it keeps you running for 3 days straight. I thought that was just a joke.
It's a scientific breakthrough using energy compression tech. It's one of the collective's most iconic achievements. Do you also not like it?
This is peak science. If this is what progress tastes like, I want to go back. This is peak science.
Yes, I knew you would understand. In fact, its energy compression efficiency exceeds 95%. That exceeds the benchmark set by both the New Federation and WuWa Academy, even nearing the theoretical limit.
How does she pronounce the Huasu? Let me see.
In fact, its energy compression efficiency exceeds 95%. That exceeds the benchmark set by both the New Federation and WuWa Academy, even
Washu.
nearing the theoretical limit.
I always pronounce it Huasu.
From a scientific standpoint, it's a far greater achievement than taste. Now, I'd like to review the incident with the Hyvatia detector. Linnae, Rover, can you walk me through exactly how you managed to contain it?
Describe how you contained the Hyvatia incident.
To summarize, your method of stopping the Hyvatia included blade slashes, repeated shots with coated rounds, and physical force, stomping, striking, until it was rendered inoperable and immobile.
Sure.
Did I miss anything?
Professor Mornier, you're not here to...
Make us pay for it, are you?
I mean, it all happened really fast. We didn't have any other way to stop it. Besides, we're just students. We couldn't afford that even if we wanted to.
No, you're misunderstanding. Different damage mechanisms cause distinct failures and require specific repair methods. Damage from certain special resonance abilities is hard to detect through standard diagnostics without prior data, so you two did well to suppress it physically. During the new solar ceremony, the Hyvatia detector is essential in monitoring environmental parameters. I've already passed your report to Professor Anslem. He should complete repairs soon. At the upcoming meeting with the Roya, the Space Trek Collective will need to present a full restoration plan to keep our partnership intact.
View term. The Roya tribe. Ah, okay. There's a third party involved in this new solar ceremony?
Yes, though it's a long story. Where do I even begin?
Wait, are you gonna end up trying to play Enfield then? Or not really? It looks good. I just... Hopefully I could run it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, because I have 2 XKO on the 20th, or the 20th, 21st, and then on Enfield's on the 22nd, right? I need to jot down what else is happening. What else I have to do. I like the thing I like about Enfield is that, and like the thing. I mean, okay. Besides the story, I like I like that in the gameplay, like the characters fight alongside you. It reminds me of like an old school JRPG or something. They're all just there like a bandwagon or whatever, or like a team. It feels pretty cool. Like you're not lonely or something. I like that.
Scanning for offenders. Violation detected. Unauthorized high wattage device in the dormitory. An offender has assaulted this unit. If sighted, report immediately.
Even Professor Mornier isn't safe from Tard E's wrath, huh? No worries, I got this. I'll draw its attention while you two make for it. 3, 2, 1.
That's our cue.
Hey, Tard E. How much power?
Oh, she's actually talking to the.
Standard output 200 units. Complying with dormitory safety.
Hello, hello. Howdy, howdy. I got me. I don't know what that is. Columbina? What is that from Genshin?
Thank you.
I
Don't
have
need
not
to
even
go
seen her
any further.
gameplay.
I can head back to
I
the research institute
don't
by
play
myself.
Genshin anymore. Like, I don't know. Ever since I stopped, I just kind of stopped caring about Genshin. Let me see. Stay safe. No more rule breaking. How's the game though? I mean,
An accident.
I keep hearing different things about the game. At least story-wise, I keep hearing like different things, that it's better, that it's worse. Like, I don't know. Everybody's like has different opinions. Cry's a lot better. It's hard to say because again, it's like everybody has their own opinion. Because like I've asked that before, and they've literally told me that the new region's like not that good. I've heard it's not that good, so I literally don't know who to believe. Everybody's like just, yeah, I don't know.
Huh?
Something wrong?
It's a notice from the collective. The Royan delegation cancelled a meeting. The ceremony is now on hold.
Everyone I talk to likes Nacre. Well, that's good. It's a notice from the collective. The royal delegation canceled the meeting. The ceremony is now on hold. Well, that's odd.
Warren handles Royan communications. I'll ask him what's going on when I'm back at the institute. Since that slot is free now, I can use the time to recalibrate.
Well, that's good. I mean, congrats on the Columbina. Glad you guys are enjoying the game.
That isn't on the list. The new solar ceremony is nearly upon us. It's the culmination of decades of work. Everyone at the collective is giving their all to realize it. Last time we met at the Institute, we made
Little
each other a
gameplay.
promise. Do you still remember?
I don't know. For me, like, if they want like a high rating for me, they definitely need to like know how to balance the gameplay and the story and whatnot. Like, if the ratio's like too one-sided, then it's just shit.
Would you like to attend the new solar ceremony?
I think Hoyo in general is just known for that, having long-ass story. Or, like, there could be just long story sequences without any gameplay in between. Like, I know HSR was known for that heavily. Big time during, like, the... and whatnot, so I don't know. And then when I was playing, like, Zenless in the latest story chapter... Yeah, there was definitely way more talking and way more story than actual gameplay, but I don't know, when the gameplay actually came out, it was really good.
I'd want you there to witness it. The rise of the new sun, and humanity taking their first steps into the future they've built with their own hands.
We did promise to witness it together, didn't we?
Yes. As the ceremony draws near, the Space Trek Collective will become increasingly occupied. Opportunities to meet like this will be rare, but this promise will still stand.
It's a promise? Asuka.
Before my power is spent, I have little time left.
Who is talking?
The only choice now is to force the Heliogyre.
Oh, I remember seeing this guy in the trailer or something.
The last of its strength I will share with you. So fade, you will not. But you must hurry. Before that, take this memory to him. Take it to the one they call Arbiter.
What happened? Are you all right?
No.
I saw someone's memory.
Whoa, you scared me. And just now, a frequency jumped into your tacit mark. It felt like some kind of connection.
They do a lot better in WuWa with expressions, in my opinion, not Hoyo, but that company, WuWa in general is a lot better. I mean, WuWa in general has come a long way since the beginning. They're always, like, improving the game. I get kind of turned off, though, when playing, because I can't play PC, so only on phone, which just heats up the phone. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, like, I had one viewer come in and, like, mention the same thing, or a long-time viewer come in and say the same thing, that his experience, he's been trying to play WuWa, but his experience isn't that great, because he can only play on mobile, and he sadly doesn't have a good rig to play, or a good PC to play on, so, I mean, he can only resort to mobile, and in turn, like, that his mobile performance is, like, insanely bad from what I remember, and he said, like, yeah, that his phone, like, heats up, and that the amount of storage it takes up is a lot. But I don't know, I mean, I thought they would, I mean, I know they keep optimizing, but I've never played WuWa, so I can't really say how well it runs on the phone.
Can you trace where it came from, Abby?
Huh? I smell it. Coming from over there.
Good. Let's go check it out.
Relive the game, but the performance is garbage. I don't have enough space for WuWa. In the beginning, it was horrible. Yeah, 1.0 was probably the like. I mean, 1.0 was like same thing with PGR. Like Kuro, like at least like all their big titles so far have launched terribly, but then they fix them up and like they become like super optimized. I still think WuWa has a way to go for optimization, but that's kind of hard to do, especially if you're running your game on Unreal. Seems like a lot of devs don't know how to like optimize their games on UE, even though you know, like it's a very common engine that everybody uses. I don't know.
I'm fine.
I mean,
now.
don't get me wrong. Even my experience here,
Sorry to
like
worry you.
I'm using an old ass
You
fucking
must need to
PC
get back
still,
to the
and
Space Trek Collective, right?
my game lags
That's okay.
and stutters like a fucking bitch.
But you just...
You looked shaken just now. I'll stay with you. If it involves more frequency loss, I'd like to stay close to transport you to the infirmary.
transport me?
The frequency that connected with you was coming from here, but now I don't smell a thing.
Remember when you could change your phone calendar and get the banner early? That sounds familiar. I never really do any of that in my games. Like, I don't really, like... I don't know. Do unintended things like that. Or at least not anymore.
The voice from earlier said it would share the last of the Heliogyre's strength so it wouldn't fade. It must be that Solace kin. Did it eventually vanish here?
Did you find what you're looking for?
No. The trail ends here. But I saw other things in that memory.
Warnia, do you know of Heliogyre?
Yes. The Heliogyre is one of the most important
Gyre.
components of the new solar ceremony. Hyvatia can monitor environmental data, but raw observational data on the reactor drive can only be obtained from the Heliogyre, a component of the exostrider
Kind
itself.
of a friend like her.
Only the Roya tribe can discern the Heliogyre's
You and me
readings.
both.
That's why the collective need their cooperation during the new solar ceremony.
In that memory, I heard a voice say he would force the Heliogyre to a standstill.
Hold on, where are we?
A standstill?
I'm garbage at human interaction? I think a lot of people are, to be honest.
You're saying you heard a voice asking for help, saying he would stop the Heliogyre's workings.
There's some people that just don't know how to talk in general. Like, to others, like, and they're just socially awkward or don't know how to talk to anybody. I don't know. I guess I was kind of like that when I was little, but then as soon as you just get older, I mean, it's like, I don't know, I kind of just matured out of that, and then like, as soon as you get, like, I got a job and I started streaming, that all just changed. I just feel like I'm way better now. Like, I kind of just cracked out of my shell, or grew out of my shell.
Could that be why the meeting was cancelled?
When I handled the Void Worm, a voice told me to protect the sun. Whoever she is, I don't think she intends harm. She offered to help. For now, I'll do what she suggested. And one thing is certain. The one who knows me by my Arbiter title needs my help. Yet another problem tied to the Research Institute. We shouldn't reveal our plans to them just yet.
Black robes with golden embroidery, a hippie shaped like two horns, and those unusual eyes.
I need to find out who he is, Mornier. Do you know any Roya who are familiar with the tribe's inner workings?
Gonna go to bed now. Alrighty, dude. Thanks for chilling and hanging out. Have a good night rest. Latest.
I do have some Royan students. They might know who he is. It's class hours at the academy. Should we head back?
Help! Help! Otherwise our thesis data will disappear entirely!
Don't worry. If you see a student shouting help and thesis in the same breath, no matter how loudly they scream, it's never really an emergency.
What the hell?
But Maya is one of the Royan students I mentioned. Since you're looking for her, we might as well see what it's about.
Okay, let's see.
Can you keep up?
Calm down, Maya. Calm down. Good. They've stopped for now. Maybe I should just shut them down? No. If I force the shutdown, I'll lose the data. Our thesis. Oh, somebody help.
Is she in a bad situation?
No. It's just a routine malfunction. But...
Professor Monnier? Oh no, I've been caught out of class. Wait, let me explain. I wasn't skipping class. I'm here for a very good reason. It's not that I don't respect the class or my teachers. So, can you just...
Even if you beg me, credits will still be deducted. Why don't you start by explaining yourself?
Well, these are probe robots from a few days ago. We sent them out to measure void matter concentrations in the tundra. We thought we'd finish collecting the data before class, but when we tried to approach them, they started attacking us. I chased them all the way here. That's why I missed the class today.
The internal exoswarm material was eroded by void matter. That's what caused the malfunction. This should have been covered in your material science coursework. Such material is inherently unstable and can only be used in controlled environments.
I'm so sorry.
For safety reasons, you'll need to shut down the units first, then clean the contaminated parts with void matter. But approaching them right now may lead to further damage. We need a pulse generator to stop them from a distance. I'll submit a request.
Is a simpler solution?
No, wait. That's against protocol.
Scanning. Target. Eradication.
Never mind. I'll think about how to write the review report later.
She's just gonna let me destroy them? Oh, we got to play as her.
Deploying force field. Weapons free.
Certain enemies in main class can instantly be defeated by using Toon Break.
Command mode engaged. Access confirmed.
Wow, she's really cool.
Order executed. Guidance ready.
What the heck?
Now, they're back to normal.
Great. Do you think the data...
It's still there. But sending the robots out there broke the experiment protocol.
I wonder how long
Even
this
if you got
mission
the
is.
data, it won't count in your thesis.
What? But... Oh, well... Thanks anyway for helping out, Professor Mournier and...
And Rova. You can call me sentient.
Maya, we do have something we'd like to ask you.
Describe the vision you saw.
You want to find a Roya in black robes with gold embroidery, wearing a headpiece shaped like two horns? The horns are a symbol of the Exostrider. Shepherds wear them, but no shepherd would wear a robe like that. Could be someone higher up, like the Soul Swarm from the Soul Asylum, or even one of the Heliodic Six.
Individuals gifted in calendrical calculation and a degree of resonance with the Exostrider and Solace skin are permitted into the Solasylum. There, they serve the Heliodic Six as aides and the tribe as healers and teachers, all being groomed as the Six's eventual successors. Royal letters such as the Eye, the Binder, and the Shaper. Each pair in the Six is entrusted with the roles of observation, archival, and extrapolation. Reside within the Solasylum, tracing the reactor drives, trajectories, and forecasting void storms.
The Heliodic Six. They're the ones who are supposed to give us the Heliogyre's readings during the new solar ceremony.
That's right. They're the 6 most powerful members of the Roya tribe. The highest in rank, too. I've heard that they use the Heliogyre to predict everything, from bird migrations to void storms. They know it all.
How do I meet with one of them?
Oh, that might be hard. They never leave the Sol Asylum. It's surrounded by light all year round. Very few Roya are even allowed to enter. But maybe you could try meeting with one of the unappointed Heliodic Six. Sigrika is currently out researching in the Frostlands. The only other one around is Fossier Ingvar, but he doesn't show himself much. If you want to find him, my mum might be able to help. She's a Royan shepherdess over at Artuya camp. Name's Astrid. Now then, I'd better get back to my class before I lose all my credits. Who knew I'd run into trouble today? I even asked my mum to help me with the robot.
Very good. Good luck with your thesis paper. I'm better at talking with students in class. Did you learn what you needed?
The last person that those robots likely saw before they lost control was Maya's mother. I think we can talk to her under the guise of a friendly house visit.
In that case, I can accompany you as a professor from the academy. As for your identity, it's okay. It will simply be a convenient title. Would
Fournier?
it be okay for you to act as my mentor?
You can act as a professor too? Sure.
But aren't you going to tell me that I should report this to the academy to handle?
I was just thinking of ways to help you find who you're looking for. Your reasons are your own. I trust your judgment. And you can tell me later?
I hope I act the part of the professor well. Feel free to give me pointers, junior professor.
Yes. Feel free to give me pointers too, mentor. I think the person I am now can be of help to you.
I wonder, back in the past before he forgot everything, I wonder if he was a mentor to her originally. Talk to Mornier. Okay.
Ready to go to a Tuya camp to find Astrid.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Let's go together. I'm Mornier.
Little
and
Carlotta.
This is my mentor. Let me try that again.
What are you...
Just practicing. I'm not very good at speaking with parents, and this time I don't have an assistant to help write a script for me.
Why don't you leave it to me? You just focus on what you're good at.
All right.
Okay. Hmm.
Hi, are you Astrid? Maya's mom?
Greetings. Yes, I am. And you two are?
It's Professor Mornier, Maja's teacher? Maha's teacher?
Yes. And this is Rover, a senior professor at the academy. We've come for a home visit.
A home visit? Has the girl broken any school rules?
Yes, she severely violated the experiment protocol. She created a robot that caused significant damage to the academy.
What? How could she? I am deeply sorry. I should have taught her better. Whatever she has done, I offer my apologies to the academy on her behalf. Is the punishment severe? If compensation is needed, I will pay for it myself.
No compensation is necessary. Necessary? But we'll need your cooperation in the handling of this case.
Professor Mornier, could you explain how Maya's robot caused the damage?
Yes, as my mentor just explained.
I like their mannerisms and expressions in this chapter so far.
She failed to follow the proper protocol. She used unstable exoswarm material in her design, which led the robot to act unpredictably. I've already spoken to her about the dangers of using materials susceptible to void matter during field research.
Void matter? What exactly are you asking? I am sorry. I have not studied at your Star Torch Academy. I'm not familiar with your terms.
Her demeanor changed just now. She's hiding something. Maybe more pressure. We need to understand the full scope of the robot's malfunction. We understand that this morning, it was you who helped Maya activate the robots and enable auto-run.
Yes, exactly what my mentor said. Please, lead us to the site of the incident. Once we're there, I'll reconstruct the robot's actions from the trace evidence.
What are you hiding?
No, we can't. If the robot's path is traced, it will expose that thing.
That thing?
I am deeply sorry. Yes, help Maya activate the robots I did, but I can't
Maya.
remember the exact location. Please, you must return.
That's a void storm. How can this be? The collective hasn't received any recent warnings.
We need to ensure the safety of those here first. Questions can wait. Let's go.
Okay.
That looks like the center of the storm ahead. Let's see what we're dealing with. All targets in sight. All units fire. Safety measures. Check. Hover modules ready.
I wonder if I don't need her signature weapon. Damn, she could just float? For how long?
We're in the Void Storm's range now. Check that your FCR is working. Don't stray too far from me.
That's cool.
Threat detected. Be careful. The exoswarm here have been contaminated.
Mechanical antlers on the Flora reindeer's head can be damaged by counterattacks. Successfully breaking the antlers will reduce its attack power.
Locked in. Access confirmed. Guidance ready.
Dang, the fact that she could fly is really sick.
Order executed. There's something over there.
Investigate the void matter
Here.
contamination.
Some kind of weird device.
A device. Leave the mechanical work to me. Steady now.
Looks like a galaxy in a jar. Or in a can. She's fun. Yeah, I just don't know if I go for. I mean, I'm gonna summon for her like after we're done with the story. I
What's this?
just don't know if I need her signature weapon or not. If not, then I'll see what I have. Looks like it was this. Device found in the eye of a void storm, emitting an unsettling aura. It seems like linked to the probe robots' malfunction.
With this shutdown, the void storm is gone.
Is that one of your resonance abilities?
No, I've just read a lot about this.
The little, like, halo above her head, her little tiara is, like... I don't know how to describe it for, like... really
From its
angelic.
structure, it looks like a canister that can both store and emit energy.
Ah, this is so stinky. It smells just like that giant worm you fought. Didn't we deal with it already?
Giant worm? You mean the void worm?
I think the problem... I mean, I've already known about this for a while. I think others too. But the problem with how they're... I mean, and it's hard to, like, balance the story and, like, write stuff around the story based on, like, the characters at launch. But, yeah, like, just... You could just tell that it's so forced, like, with the characters, like, you know, for example, Mornier just coming out and, like, the new story, it's all based, like, she's in the story a lot, like, you know, they're just trying to sell the character, and it's like, if they're gonna do that, like have other characters appear too, like a good amount to like balance that out and whatnot. Feels kind of like a smothering type of effect, like you're just being like constantly, you know, like they're shoving like this character in your face trying to sell like, oh, here's all the screen time, like, here's their gameplay. It's like, you know, they need to know how to balance stuff with other characters. Like, for example, we're probably not going to be seeing a lot of Linne, even though we just saw her in the beginning. She's probably not going to appear like at all in here. I guarantee you. And if she does, then, you know, then heck, I'm completely wrong.
Huh, I see. It's capturing frequencies with high precision, storing energy data. It's based on ecological models, tracking activity in natural environments, and reconstructing that data mathematically. A field modulator. Parametric projection.
Thinking about another hour or so, I'm gonna take a break and I'll take care of my little doggies again.
Oh, sorry.
Can you try a version that I can understand? Explain it so Abby understands?
Right. Simply put, this device extracted the void worm's frequency and used itself as the epicenter to spread void matter. That storm just now was artificially created. Maya's probe got contaminated because they likely made contact with it by accident.
Huh? Did you
What
guys
the
just
heck
hear
was that?
something?
It's coming from under that heap of exoswarm material. Let's go take a look.
It's crazy how, like, when you zoom in, you can see how large or how small little Carlotta is. Damn, man. Why is it crying, dude? Or it looked like it was crying from the side.
It's a solace skin.
So this is what they look like? I've seen one of these before.
Yes, these special creatures typically linger around the Roya tribe. Royan records state that Solace Skin first appeared in Lahai Roy the day the Exostrider fell from the sky. They're believed to be fragments of the Exostrider's consciousness. The shepherds protect them, shielding them
That
from
makes sense.
storm contamination until they mature and return to the Solace trees in Biarter Woods. This one must have hidden under the Exoswarm wreckage when the Void Storm broke out.
They are cute looking. Time to die. Just kidding. Oh, she set it up. Why would she do that, huh?
Back at the academy. I just saw this Solaskin's memories. That Royan woman planted the device here and triggered the Void Storm. This Solaskin is the only survivor.
So our suspicions about Astrid are confirmed. Should we go back to the camp and talk to her?
Let's just go arrest her. Just kidding.
No need. I heard everything.
How could you?
I I did place this device here.
Now, why would you do that? So that's what happened? It was a long time
A
ago.
few days ago, I was shepherding mature Soliskin to Bjartur Woods when I met Forcier Ingvar. He looked tired, like he had just finished speaking to someone. When he saw me, he looked shocked and left quickly.
Oh.
I saw the device fall from his sleeve.
Why did you take it?
I did not think much of it. I plan to return it to him the next time we meet. But, the Soliskin did not like it. It had an unnatural energy. I did not want to keep it at the camp, but I also did not want Ingvar to know I had taken it. So, I buried it here. The rest, you already know.
Back to the present.
So this device is for Seer Ingvar's. Mentor, what do you make of this?
He doesn't seem to be lying. We need to verify this ourselves. Ash, I believe her.
I trust your judgment. This Forseer Ingvar is the one Maya mentioned before. The unappointed member of the Heliotic Six. Could it be an attempt to tighten his grip on power?
No, that is impossible. Each of these successors is chosen when their resonance ability first awakens. Even if someone decides the position, it is impossible to change the appointment.
Meaning no one can threaten Ingvar's position.
But he could harbor animosity toward the current Heliotic Six. Ingvar is still our lead to find them. Things are getting complicated. A direct approach with Ingvar might not be a good idea.
Where can we find him?
The Solis Islands people usually abide in the village bordering Bjartur Woods, called Haldarheim. It is the time of the right of return. The Soliskin will return to the Solis trees and to the Exostrider. As is tradition, Forseer Ingvar will attend the rite. But you are not Roya. You may not be allowed to witness the rite.
Huh? Wait, but we did find this little one here.
Oh, is this the Soliskin you saved? Well, perhaps you may attend as shepherds. Soliskin have been companions to the Roya for hundreds of years. If they hear that you saved one, they will be grateful.
We're in this together now?
I've never been this close to a Soliskin before. Please let me know if I'm doing something wrong.
Talk to Mornier.
So, we need to find Forseer Ingvar at Halderheim's right of return. Is that right? Do you want to leave now? Okay.
Yes, let's leave.
Let's be on our way then.
Let me come over here real quick. Okay.
You too. Please halt. From your clothing, I see of my people you are not. What brings you to Haldarheim? Oh, a Soliskin.
You were shepherding at home?
How interesting. Soliskin trust only those they feel safe with. It's trust you have earned. My thanks for guiding it back. But I must ask, I sense one of you carries the aura of the Space Trek Collective. The other from the vast world beyond the Frostlands. Why come under the guise of shepherds?
Not sure who here knows what Ingvar did. Best not to mention his name. Don't want to stir things up. We rescued the Soliskin from a void storm. We were told they needed to return here for the rite of return.
Void storm? You mean the one just before? Then grateful I must be to you both. But ask I must. The Void Storm. It happened near Atuya camp, yes? A shepherdess named Astrid abides there. Saved the stray Soliskin you did, yet entrusted to a true shepherdess you did not. Why come all this way?
I forgot about that. Without a solid reason, he
Oops.
might start to suspect something.
Because Astrid has been hiding something from you.
Your meaning?
Astrid's daughter Maya is a student at Star Torch Academy. She conducted experiments that broke protocol and caused damage to school property. Maya is now facing harsh punishment. Astrid is busy handling the consequences and cannot fulfill her duties as a shepherdess. According to the Star Torch Academy faculty code, as Maya's teachers, it is our duty to address the repercussions of a student's actions. Since Astrid can't shepherd this Soliskin, we must step in to do so ourselves.
Exactly what Professor Mornier said.
I should have known Astrid's daughter would stir such trouble. A tangled weave this time. But she will go to great lengths for her girl. And the Academy's willingness to come this far is unexpected. Forgive my earlier words. You saved the Soliskin and helped our people. The title of Shepherd you have earned. Tonight we hold a feast for tomorrow's rite of return. Join us as a gesture to make amends for my earlier rudeness.
Oops.
Come, from this day forth, the Roya call you friends. Rest at the camp if you wish. The feast will begin at the 8th hour of the night.
There's still some time before the feast begins. Maybe someone here knows something about Foreseer Ingvar.
Maybe I could just bring my bike in here?
It is time to part, Marigold.
Excuse me, have you seen Foreseer Yngvar around?
Foreseer Ingvar. Yes. With the right of return on the morrow, we will likely meet him. Truth be told, the Soulskin do not favor him much. We shepherds have little contact with him. Though as one of the successors to the Heliodic Six, his standing is not for us to question. Still, I would hope that the future Heliodic Six is one favored by the Soulskin. Someone like Sigrika, perhaps.
But inquire about the Foreseer.
The feast tonight brings new faces. Seems we'll need to prepare enough for 2 more.
Excuse me, have you seen Foreseer Yngvar around?
Ingvar? That boy doesn't come around here anymore. I will speak the truth. After his parents were caught in a void storm when he was a boy, 'twas Axel and I who raised him. A quiet child was he. Few were his friends. When his resonance ability was discovered and the Heliodic Six chose him as a successor, he was overjoyed. No longer will the other children pick on me, he said. But somewhere along the way, he changed. No longer did he wish to take the mantle of the Six. He grew distant, with nary a visit home. Oh well, even if it's but for a meal, it warms the hearth when he returns.
It says inquire, but I... Join the feast held before the rite, return at 20. Oh, wait a minute. Chisa's writing? What the hell? Hello? Does it let you click on the picture? What the heck? She's writing! Have you seen them before? Jet rays, they were still petrified not long ago. What were they like when you were still at the academy? Back then I had only heard about them and kept hoping I get to know them someday. Well, you know the rest. I finally got to see them now that I have time between classes. Lene brought me here as soon as as soon as she heard I wanted to see what Laha Roy looks like now. She volunteered to be my guide. It's beautiful here, and I've also heard about your stories. Lene told me how you removed the jet rays petrification. That's the rover I know. It was nothing. Speaking of which, there are a lot of places in Laha Roy worth visiting. Where to next? Still thinking about it. I'll let you know when I decide. I still have a lot of catching up to do on all the classes I missed. But when we have time, we could just walk around together. Okay. Oh, there's a doggy. Oh yeah, let's change the time. Did I mess up? Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Hold on, dog.
Friends, it is time we feast. Tomorrow marks the rite of return, where we send our beloved Soliskin back to the great body of the Exostrider. Into radiant light, they will transform to join its sacred form. Farewell it will be, yet a new beginning as well. For when the Exostrider wakes, we will reunite in its body. Now, let us put aside the sorrow of parting and embrace the joy of new life with good food and drink. But heed this, my friends. Too much drink you will not have. Should you make a fool of yourself in tomorrow's rite, help I will not give.
Oh. What is it? Are you feeling nervous?
We will face Forseer Ingvar tomorrow. I've simulated 73 possible outcomes, but even so, I can't cover every scenario. If I could build a model that covers all possible outcomes, considering the target system, the chaotic conditions, and the necessary compensations.
You were quick on your feet earlier. You've already got this.
That's because I believed your approach was effective. I tried to follow along. Did I really do well?
Of course, give yourself more credit. Yes, keep practicing and it'll come more easily. More credit.
Good.
With that in mind, you can relax a bit now, right?
What's this cutie trying to say?
I know. It wants us to give it a name.
It does look cute.
Well, since it's really trying to buddy up to us, how about we call it Buddy?
Buddy?
Ah, it seems to like it.
Then it's settled.
Well, that's a relief.
Hello. Will you dance with us and the Soliskin? Grandfather Axel says the Soliskin are happiest when dancing with shepherds.
Oh, but I'm not good at dancing.
I'll join you. Let's dance with Buddy. What do you say?
Hooray!
Our real battle starts tomorrow. Tonight, let's relax a little, Mornay.
Yes. My mentor should take his own advice, too.
Some uninvited guests have arrived.
Yes, we have.
Where did Mornier go? I'll send her a message.
Mornier, where are you? Is the feast finished already? Couldn't find you, I was worried. But I'm the professor and you're the student. It should be my place to worry about you. Thought I was your mentor. I see, sorry to make you worry. I'm here right beneath the 13th planet of the Norma constellation. I'm afraid I'll end up in a move at the moment. Please, I'll need you to come find me here.
That is something she would say. Not that I know where the 13th planet of Norma is, but at least I can figure out where she is from the picture.
Okay. I gotta take a break and take the dogs out again. So far so good. I mean, I know I always say that, but yeah, again, like I said, was mentioning earlier, it seems like, I mean, they always do it, right? Like, to sell out the character, like, there's focus on the new character that just launched when it comes to, like, the story they take part in. That's how it is, but, I mean, besides that, I mean, the story's okay so far. We'll see how it continues out and whatnot towards the end, but, anyway, we'll continue right when I get back. We'll take a quick break. I'm back. Took the dogs out. Used the restroom. Washed up again. I washed my face and everything. Refilled my water and I got a nutritional drink. Let me see. Where did we leave off? Let me see. Okay. Might as well actually use the bike. Thanks, she's in a pretty spot. Gorgeous.
Mentor?
Mentor.
We can drop the act now, right? Or do you think we should continue?
Someone might be listening. We should keep it up to prevent us from being exposed. Do you want to sit for a while?
How are your legs holding up?
Oh, you noticed.
I actually didn't. I did not make a video about like what. Like I said, I'm kind of like dependent on like how I feel or my mood. I'm not gonna be uploading like React content. You know, if I'm not feeling up for it. But I didn't like upload or like show my reaction to Mornier's stuff. But her stuff was like really good actually. I probably should have, but it is what it is.
They've been running all day, so their power is low. I plan to wait until they finish charging before coming back. While they charge, I can't move. I feel a bit embarrassed having you see me like this.
Does it hurt?
It doesn't anymore. Before I had prosthetic legs, I had a condition that kept me in a wheelchair. Now, at least, I don't have to worry about being immobile anymore. I can finally chase after what I really want.
Oh. The stars are beautiful.
I love stars.
I think this is not related to 3.0 or anything, but I don't really like WuWa's endgame. I think it's really bad. I feel like they should definitely change it or adjust the modes accordingly. Based on feedback, especially like, I'm not gonna lie, like if they took out like the timer in a lot of these modes, I feel like it'd be way better. But a lot of the endgame modes are just not it for me. I think the one thing that's just keeping me from like just still playing WuWa is like the story
Beneath Lahiro's frostlands,
and the
the
gameplay.
stars here are actually just lights created by atmospheric arrays. Once, someone put it like this to me. It's because we see the stars that humanity imagines what lies beyond the sky. Maybe the stars are humanity's muse.
An interesting way to put it, that's a romantic image.
I think so too. But I also believe that reaching the stars isn't enough. There will be a day we build a miracle that lasts longer and is more beautiful than the stars themselves. That's the dream I've carried all this time. And now, I'll use these two legs to take the first step.
For that to come true. New solar ceremony must succeed, right?
Exactly. This ceremony is how we retrieve the Exostrider's core energy component. Then we'll use the multiphasic energy conversion model through the superconducting network to inject rebel energy into the neural interface. It will follow a three-stage activation protocol: the reverse phase oscillation model, then excavation, to finally create a phased array energy field. There's still some time left before my legs finish charging. Let's stargaze a little longer. Okay, little buddy. I'll wake him up now.
Vernier?
Mentor, oh, you're awake. Something isn't right. We seem to have a situation at the Archer Woods.
Yeah.
I detect signs of a void storm in the woods. Waveform. Analyzing now.
So this is what's causing the panic.
Okay, I finished this. It's not gonna take long. I'm just gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back.
Can you keep up?
Many have already entered Piotr Woods.
Children, don't panic. This way.
What is it that brings you here? With the Void Storm's fury upon us, it is no time to enter Bjartur Woods. This is a disaster not seen in centuries. We have always believed the Solace Tree's light protects the woods from such storms. The right of return cannot be done. Not in these times. I urge you both to head to safety. Quickly.
Let's investigate this
Another
together.
void storm? Damn, we're just ignoring the Huzz words, huh?
All targets in sight. The signature waveform of this void storm matches the one that device generated before. This is no naturally occurring phenomenon.
When did you have the chance to analyze this?
When my prosthetic legs charge, I prefer to keep my mind occupied. Threat detected. Be careful. I found the device. It's close to the
Damn, yeah, they pop like nothing.
Solace Tree?
You can break them.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Modeling complete. There are so many contaminated exoskeleton here. The void matter concentration is also very high.
Maybe the device Astrid had was incomplete. This could be the real deal.
Guidance ready. Deploying force field. Attack formation.
Swift and resolute. One with the spells. Endure and defy.
Activating modeling complete. Hover modules ready. just like before. When it's disabled, the void storm stops. However...
Aww.
If this really was the work of Foreseer Ingvar, what would make him do something like this?
Who are you?
Do not worry. The path has already been laid. At last. Finally.
Mentor? Mentor, are you alright? Did you see something again? It seemed worse than last time.
I saw a glimpse inside Solisylum. Solicium?
This void storm might not just have affected the woods here, but the workings of the Soul Asylum itself.
Solisylum. So
I think that's why I've been seeing visions of this member of the Six.
Greetings. The Shaper once made a prediction. If a visitor from beyond Lahairoi protects Bjartar Woods from destruction, an invitation to Sol Asylum they will receive. Now, the one from the prediction appears. Sol Asylum awaits your arrival.
let's see what it says again. Oh, yeah. I just noticed that the symbols around their eyes are different. Buddy.
They have their own missions to complete. The road to Sol Asylum is here. Please, follow this path.
I knew there was gonna be a story here in this area for sure.
Mentor, please, wait a moment.
Especially when I was exploring it in the beginning.
There's something I want to say to you.
Okay.
What's the matter, Mornier?
I really wish I could accompany you to Sol Asylum, but I think it's best if we part ways here.
You're concerned about something.
Yes. When you touched the Solace Tree earlier, and even during your first vision, you looked like you were in intense pain, but I lack the ability to connect with them like you do. And the Space Trek Collective's knowledge doesn't align with the ways of the Roya. In this matter, I fear I won't be of much help. Instead of joining you, I think there are other ways I can contribute, such as researching the unknowns we still face.
Like Ingvar's true purpose, like the true origins of the Void Storm device?
Yes. Ingvar should have been present at the Rite of Return. Were it not for that Void Storm, it's reasonable to suspect he's the one who planted the device. Additionally, the environment here is unusual. Investigating these anomalies should help our work here.
Insightful as always, Professor Mornier.
No, you, my mentor, are still far ahead of me. Well then, I guess this is goodbye for now.
Stay in touch. If you're in any danger, call me.
You too. Please, take care. I'll see you when we regroup.
Okay. Talk to the elderly shepherd. The road to Sull Asylum is here, or do you have something else to ask about the Heliotic Six? This history, every Rohan child learns from birth. The Exodus Rider's heart is our sun, it gives us light, thus we need not freeze in the eternal night. And the Six, with the Heliogyre? Gyre? I forgot if they pronounce it gyre. As their tally, read the heavens, thus we not fade into the void. They are our prophets, they are our sacrifices. More than this, that, I believe, they will tell you themselves within Sull Asylum. About the prediction. Should a visitor from beyond Lahairoi protect Biarter Woods from destruction and invitations of Sull Asylum they will receive. For centuries the Six have foretold our skies, never have they been wrong. This was the first prediction so specific to you, proven as its subject. Our people offer our highest welcome. About the men in your visions. Black robes with golden embroidery, a headpiece shaped like two horns and unusual eyes. It seems you have met one of the Six. The frequency you felt was likely a solace skin carrying the message for him. It spent the last of its strength crossing Lahairoi to reach you, yet he chose a solace skin and not one of our own people to send word. Could it be some turmoil stirring within the Royal themselves? About Yngvar? Told him about the Heliogyre as a soul sworn he was. That much is certain. It is not my place to speak on other matters. Okay, well. I feel like I did not really learn anything. Just rolling up with the motorcycle.
You may approach. The Heliotic Six are expecting you, as was predicted.
Okay.
The dim light here. It's like something I saw in those memories. From this angle, the faint ring in the center is probably the Heliogyre they put to a halt.
This is a pretty room. I'm glad you could, like, mess with the curtains. Inside the Sull Asylum, the Heliogyre has been deactivated. Rotate 6 stars to realign their beams together. The Heliogyre and reactivate it. Watch. One of the 6 on the binder seat. It resembles a vessel covered by time itself.
My tacit mark. It's resonating with the star-like object. Seems like I'm able to move it. Aligning the pattern on the star with the heliogyre makes it glow. It's feeding power into it. If I channel light from all directions, I should be able to restart the heliogyre.
Okay. Pretty. Well, that's definitely the person that messaged us, or we were seeing. Not messaged. Damn, blue eyes.
The heliogyre has awakened. It seems the arbiter foretold in the fractured records is you.
That is I. Have you been the one attempting to reach me?
Yes. With great reverence is your presence here met. Soul Asylum, as you see it, is not as it once was. 5 of the 6 have lost their minds, and the light of the heliogyre no longer flows. This is why I summoned you.
Tell me everything that has happened.
You witnessed the void storm in Bjartar Woods. Yes?
Bjartar Woods.
The solace trees shield the woods from such storms. Yet, through malice and dark intent, corrupted were the roots. And so too, the heliogyre. The others succumbed to the corruption. Only I was able to sever my link to the heliogyre before the corruption could claim me. With the last of my strength, I turned the 6 stars to halt the heliogyre and prevent the corruption spread. That, at least, ensured that when my strength failed and I fell into slumber, untouched by others, the heliogyre would remain. No one, save for one.
Me?
Correct. As one of the six, I can glimpse the near future within the Heliogyre. But I am bound here, unable to act. All I could do was send a Solaskin entrusted with my message to you.
That Solaskin had vanished just outside the academy.
Because of your actions, the source of the corruption has stopped. The stars are now aligned, and the Heliogyre turns once again. But the other five are no more. They can no longer fulfill their roles within the Heliotic Six. I have one final request.
Yeah.
But before that, allow me to tell you what the Heliotic Six truly are. Centuries ago, a calamity awoke beneath the ice. The void devoured all, erasing every trace, every existence. In darkness, the Exostrider's blade sealed the threat deep below. It drew its fiery drive, a light that would never fade, lifting it high over the highway sky. Under its glow, the frost did melt, life blossoming with Exoswarm aid. Yet, the calamity stirred. Its remnants ravaging the living. Thus, the six wisest among us became the Heliotic Six. The Exostrider's lens became our Heliogyre. From the drive's turn, the season's laws we discerned. We shed all idle thought to link our minds to the Heliogyre. Our shared cognition converged for mortals to touch the edge of the divine. Since then, the Royal have walked the High Road for centuries.
Okay.
The six shared their computational power, weaving a vast network to reach the Exostrider in a dimension beyond mortal understanding.
Ugh.
The data we provided to the Space Trek Collective was interpreted through this network. But now, the only one who can continue the calculations is me.
You're gonna select new members for the six?
The ones chosen for the six are born with resonance with the Heliogyre. It cannot be forced. Now the remaining five cannot calculate, and there are not enough worthy successors. Even if the Heliogyre resumes its rotations, unable to interpret its readings, we will be. For this reason, the aid I seek is this. With your authority, allow me to bear the calculations of the six alone, and act in their stead.
The Heliogyre was meant to be interpreted by six. If you bear all the calculations alone, what will become of you?
I cannot say. All I know is this. If no one remains to interpret the Heliogyre, the Void Storm's occurrences will be unknown. Life will once more fall into peril. The Space Trek Collective's decades of effort in preparing for the new solar ceremony will come to nothing.
To ask this of you is too cruel.
Since the moment I was brought to Soul Asylum as a child, I have never once seen the world beyond. In the Heliogyre's light, do I glimpse the universe. And in seeing life rejoice under my protection, do I take comfort. This has long since become second nature to me, a part of my life. So now, what I bear is not glory, but burden, but duty. Arbiter, please, grant me this authority.
Damn it, just making me agree, huh?
I respect what you wish to persist.
Everything's just flowing into him.
Soon, a great calamity will fall upon the High Roy. I will share all that I know of the Heliogyre with you. When you call, answer, I will.
Residual void matter corruption. I need to find a way to cleanse it. That sound. Is it Buddy?
Save your strength for the calamity ahead, Arbiter. The children will help.
Okay. Loading simulator. I couldn't tell if he was gonna, like, want us to, like, give him authority of everything, or of all the six, so he could, you know, take advantage of its power or something, or whatever, but it seems like he's good. Or he could be trusted. I mean, heck, it didn't allow us to disagree.
The rite of return, the ritual that once sealed the calamity deep underground. Just now, the children have offered their strength. The Heliogyre can once again begin its rotation.
Useless fool. I told you to destroy the Heliogyre completely.
I'm sorry, but there's a reason for this. Some uninvited guests threw off the whole operation.
Save it. I don't want to hear your excuses. At this point, our entire plan has fallen apart because you screwed up. And to think, I went out of my way to get a pass for you to the new Federation.
No, I'm begging you, don't leave me here. I'll do anything, just tell me what you need.
Ugh. You're lucky the one at the top gave someone as pathetic as you one last chance. There's the other visitor in Bjarta Woods now, correct? Some crippled scientist. Find her. Make sure she doesn't make it back to the collective.
Who's talking? Is it the guy? It's kind of sounds like the guy from the academy, the school. Yeah, it sounds like that one dude from the school, like the one of those teachers or whatever. The guy that was trying to get, that was questioning Mornier, or not Mornier, Linné. I could be wrong.
There are signs of void matter contamination in the plants and water. If I follow these traces, I should be able to find the source. Threat detected. Cover modules ready. Access modeling complete. Authorizing maximum output. Guidance ready. Found it. This must be where the contamination is coming from. Heavy encryption, but it's sloppy. There we go.
Where am I on the map? Oh man, there's a lot to read. Damn, what the hell? Welcome to Paradise. First step off the ship and you'll be on your knees. Chapter 2, A Night on the Milton Road. Or on Milton Road. Get ready for secret sceneries in the office tower. Land of Opportunity. Chapter 3, Land of Opportunity. Fortunes and legends are made here. Maybe. Spree at the shopping palace. Once inside, shell credits mean nothing. Chapter 5, A Peek at the upper crust. One stolen glance will shatter your whole worldview. Dog-eared pages suggest this magazine has been read far too many times. Stop bringing this effing trash into the lab.
There's a note tucked here.
Memo note with numbers written in 2 different styles of handwriting. The most recent number sequence is 7364.
There are 2 types of handwriting. So there's more than one person who has access to this lab. Based on Astrid's testimony, one of them must be that Ingvar. The other must be the one who operates this lab. From the note, they changed the password after each terminal use. The newest password is 7364. I'll try that now. A terminal. It must belong to the owner of this lab. It's encrypted. If I can open it, there's the password can only be entered once. I could force it open like I did
Force?
last time. 7 keeping the password like this. Good thing Ingvar isn't one of my students.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Void Energy Directional Release Project Strategic Plan for Acquiring Core Energy Based on the Reactor Drive's Emergency Response Mechanism. Abstract. Space Trek Collective Research confirms the reactor drive is a critical component of the Exostrider. However, its extreme defenses and inaccessibility render conventional acquisition impossible. This paper proposes a groundbreaking strategic initiative, the Void Energy Directed Release Project. The core mechanism relies on the symbiotic defensive link between the reactor and its key anchor, the solace trees of Bjarter Woods. We demonstrate that precise deployment of specialized void matter carriers into the root zone of the solace trees can effectively compromise this ecological anchor. This contamination will trigger the reactor drive's highest level immune response, forcing it to deviate from its current orbit and descend into physical form to a designated area, entering a recoverable state. This paper details the interaction model between void matter and the solace tree ecosystem, the trigger thresholds of the reactor drive's emergency response mechanism, predicted impact trajectories, and the Space Trek Collective Research Institute's rapid recovery procedures at the designated site. The proposed strategy provides a theoretically viable and strategically definitive pathway to acquiring the reactor drive, a decisive step toward the ultimate activation of the Exostrider. Oh, okay. Keywords: Void Energy, Reactor, Emergency Response Mechanism, Exostrider, Bjarter Woods, Solace Tree, Strategic Acquisition. Chapter 1, Introduction, the necessary costs on the advancement of civilization. Evaluation result, proposal not approved. Space Trek Collective Research Institute.
This is a Space Trek Collective project proposal. Evaluation result. Proposal not approved. And these marks on the devices. Looks like I'm going to need her help again. Thank you. It's a pleasure working with you as well.
She must feel right at home
So
by the
their
computers.
plan wasn't just to disrupt the Heliogyre by unleashing the Void Storm in Bjarter Woods. They also planned to...
Scientist. Crippled. It's you.
It is I.
All I have to do is get rid of you!
I'm not really good at dealing with this kind of conversation. Access to this lab? Wearing Royan attire? You must be Ingvar, one of the successors to the Heliotic Six.
Heliotic 6. The 6. Just because of my resonance ability, would I be forced to spend my entire life trapped in that Heliogyre? They call it Aroya's highest honor. But did they ask if we wanted that fate? Everyone acts like they respect me. But the only one who truly wants to help me is that good lord from outside the tribe.
From outside the tribe? You've joined forces with the Fraxidus?
Huh? What's that? Who cares? I just know that person promised that if I placed the device near the Solace Tree, my wish would come true. Then I'd finally escape from this frozen wasteland and go start a new life in the new Federation.
Oh.
You have no idea what you're doing, and no idea who you're aligning yourself with. This project proposal comes from the Space Trek Collective. dated 10 years ago. It outlines an idea to use the drive's emergency response mechanism to artificially make it fall from the sky. And the method for triggering this mechanism is to pollute the Solace Tree's root system with void matter, making the reactor drive determine that the Threnodian had breached the lock.
You're saying that because I dropped that device there. The drive is going to...
Mornier, the Heliogyre is operational again. We can get the readings you need for the new solar ceremony. But something happening out there isn't right.
Yes. Once I handle something here, I'll regroup with you. Move aside. Before the drive falls completely, I need to go back to launch Helios.
No. His orders were clear. You don't go anywhere. After that, no matter what happens to Lahai Roy, I'm going to the new Federation to start my new life. You're just a cripple. I won't let you stop me now.
It's been a while since I've heard someone talk like that. Since I had these legs, anyway. I've been told that in situations like this...
Wait a second!
I should make my displeasure very clear.
She kill him?
All right. Now it's about time I catch up with my mentor.
Yeah, did she actually kill? Oh. I guess she hit him. What? Yeah, she shot him. Oh shit. What the heck? Hold my hand. You have been playing for 3 hours.
We need to get to Space Trek Collective quickly. The Fraxit has tricked Ingvar into working for them. But their real goal is to send the reactor drive crashing to the ground. I've already alerted the Academy to evacuate the area around the impact zone before the drive crashes.
Imagine you fell and you just get squished.
How are things on your end? Any danger?
All good. The Heliogyre is back online. I now have direct contact with Sol Asylum and can relay the data you need for the new solar ceremony. It's time for the final step.
We're running out of time. I'll use my resonance ability to create a more efficient path. Please, hold on tight.
We're using the bike again towards the end of the story. Or I think this is the end of the chapter, or towards the end of it. Middle or end. But we're using the bike again. I guess why not make use of it, right? Excuse me.
The moment we launch Helios, we'll need the raw observational data from Sol Asylum. Are you ready?
Yes. The Shaper has already shared all the Heliogyre's data
Hurry
with me.
up, Morgan.
I can access it anytime. Everything's set. Let's complete our mission.
Where is Anselm at a time like this? Who else can calibrate Hyvatia?
I feel like it was him that was talking to the other dude. It sounded like his voice, but I'm not sure.
Cody, Vance, examine the orbital status of Helios again. Also, the propulsion system needs to be double-checked.
Professor, do you really plan to launch it without the raw data?
I understand your concerns, but we are on the verge of a disaster. The Collective can't just sit by and watch it happen. This is my decision as the supervisor of this project. I will bear the consequences.
No need for that. We've established contact with the Roya tribe and obtained the drive's raw data. We can proceed with the new solar ceremony as originally planned.
Professor Mornier, did you just say you managed to obtain the data? Wonderful news. I'll prepare the connective instruments for you.
There's no need for us to continue pretending anymore. Warren, or should I say traitor, aligned with the Fraxitus.
Yeah, I was right.
That is a serious accusation, Professor Mornier.
Just from hearing the voice of the comms from earlier, I was like, it sounds just like him.
I know. I meant it to be. You must be very familiar with this device, Warren. You handcrafted it to avoid leaving usage records. A clever idea. But since it is a personal creation, the marks left behind are like fingerprints. These are your marks. They've betrayed your deeds. Warren, you've desecrated the hard work of everyone involved. Anselm's experiment accident. Your current position in the project. It seems the Fraxitus played a part in both, didn't they?
Massacre.
That is a lot of assumptions and conjectures, with no evidence. I could easily sue you for slander.
You're right. All I have right now are assumptions and conjectures. But my ultimate goal isn't to have you face justice today. Once we've identified the suspects, we'll have plenty of time to gather the evidence. What I need in this moment is for you to step down as supervisor of this project. The one taking over will be me.
Will be I.
One more thing. Your subordinate provided us with some key evidence already.
You want me to testify against Professor Warren? That's practically perjury. Sure, I could work some verbal magic, but honestly, I don't even know who I'm dealing with on the other side.
Oh no, what am I doing?
It is a dirty tactic, but it's effective. I'm confident in my analysis of those devices, but we'll need the university's verification to use them as evidence. in the limited time we have, the quickest way to detain Warren is your testimony. Professor Mornier, you can keep this recording. If I'm wrong, it'll be your guarantee later. Or you can refuse.
Nice working with you then.
Thank you. It's a pleasure working with you as well.
How did that traitor manage to...
I have already notified the collective. The investigation will start soon. From here on out, Rover and I will be overseeing the launch procedure. All Space Trek Collective personnel, to your stations.
Move it! Move it, move it!
Rover, please input the drive's raw observational data into Helios.
Shaper, can you hear me?
Of course. To you, have all the heliogyre's readings been transmitted?
And everything is ready. Let's commence with the new solar ceremony. Pressure in the reaction chamber is
Launching in 3, 2, 1, go!
Helios launch sequence initiating.
Void matter module calibration complete.
Core energy system operation normal.
Propulsion system primed and ready.
Helios is ready for launch.
Reconfiguration successful.
5, 4, 3, 2. Let our light shine in the sky.
Helios approaching target altitude. Progress 16%. 47%. 92%. Warning, light alpha decay exceeds expected rates.
Critical failure
Threshold
detected.
surpassed.
Data reading compromised.
Responsive. Control program failure.
Oh no.
Cause found! The Hypatia detector signals are jammed. Large-scale, highly concentrated void matter detected on the surface. It's surpassing the measurement threshold. Calibration can't continue.
At a time like this, adjust the measurement location. No, if the impact is this widespread, any adjustment would be pointless. Modify the detection components. No, even if theoretically feasible, there's no time to construct them. What about high-powered void matter neutralizers? No, without the drive's light, all energy components will be inoperable.
Breathe, Mornier. Breathe, darn you.
Oh, sorry, I'm just...
Tell me what's happening and we'll figure it out together. What a school art, man. We're not really in school.
The launch failure is caused by the detector's inability to measure the drive's operating parameters. That's due to the high concentration of void matter interfering with the readings. There are two potential solutions. We could increase the detector's tolerance to void matter, or we could eliminate the surrounding void matter. But neither of those options are feasible in the time we have.
What if we transport it somewhere that isn't affected by void matter?
That's not realistic. The only places that aren't affected by void matter right now are Bearter Woods and Star Torch Academy under the protective barrier. Or the Institute thousands of meters above. High altitude.
So there's another high altitude.
Do we have spares for Hyvatia's measurement modules?
Yes. Researcher Anselm left behind several prototypes. I'll go
High
fetch one from
altitude
the
spot.
warehouse. But what do you intend to do with it?
The eyes of the gods have failed us. So have our machines. Now, we move forward with our own hands.
I like the OST right now. Oh, is this why we fight this guy here?
Leave it to me.
As expected, the reactor drive is protected by aggressive exosomes acting like the immune system. But it appears to actively absorb surrounding void matter to maintain the drive's stability. Contact with its claws is highly hazardous. Be cautious. All targets in sight. All units fire! Processing complete.
Swift and resolute. Endure and
I'm detecting strong energy signals from the target. Please be careful.
Oh. Oh my god.
Some minor fixes will suffice. Hover modules ready. Initiating criticality protocol. Guidance ready. Modeling.
Swift and resolute. Nowhere to hide.
Assuming master control.
None shall whisper.
What? Bruh. That looked cool though.
Authorizing maximum output. All targets in sight. Processing complete. All modeling complete.
Swift and resolute.
Shadow descends.
Activating countermeasure. Command stars.
Hmm.
Hear my queries. Deploying modeling complete. Hover modules ready.
Swift and resolute.
Assuming master control. Access confirmed. Attack confirmed.
One with the sounds.
You will obey.
Authorizing maximum output. Converting Diverting energy. Modeling complete. Watch its position, Mentor. Weapon is free. Attack formation. Assuming master control. Initiating max power output. Suppressing target. Suppression complete. Now's your chance. Initiating criticality protocol. Order executed. Guidance ready.
Endure and defy.
Let's see. Loading, loading, loading.
Approaching the target location. Preparing to receive data.
Void matter concentration is increasing. Abnormal expression detected in the reactor drive. Evacuate immediately.
Did it smack her?
Repeat.
I guess so.
Evacuate immediately.
We have already come this far. So I'll take that final step myself. Pity. I don't want to say goodbye yet.
Goodbye.
Data received. Analyzing. Professor Monnier, are you there? If you hear this, please respond.
Light just now. Mornier must have entered the reactor drive.
Oi.
Rover, the Space Trade Collective is connected to your vehicle and will provide assistance. We can't breach Professor Monnier. You're our only hope now.
Leave it to me. I'll find her.
I guess I could just hold it. They really want you to use the bike in these or they want to use the bike in the cutscenes, huh?
This should be enough for what I need.
The light gets worse the closer we get.
Rover, the disturbances within the drive are growing unstable. Professor Monnier is being consumed by it.
Faster. I need to move faster. So, let's try out the Institute's new tech.
Imagine you could actually just drive like you actually have to control this to do all this. That'd be insane.
We've already done so much. Just leave the rest to me.
Oh, the impact frames. That look really cool.
Are you leaving Lahairoi?
Yes. Sometimes,
I can't.
only by saying goodbye can there be progress.
Okay, no,
and
it's meant to
change.
look like that, right? Okay.
After all, even if I leave,
This is the past.
the High Roy will still continue forward on its own feet. Isn't that right?
Oh. But wasn't she? Was she just not little, though?
Have I reached you this time, Mentor? How wonderful. Sun.
The sun.
Beautiful.
3 days later. That wasn't bad. I'll critique some of the stuff at the end. Or specifically what I like and what I don't enjoy. Discuss the recent developments. Of course, Linne is there at the end.
Over here.
And she says nowhere to be found.
First, the good news.
Besides
Cross
studying.
my name off the mental health watch list. I'm finally free. And the bad news.
Enjoy this
Since I
week's
kinda
taste of
did
freedom.
some falsifying during the investigation, they said I breached the rules.
Huh?
But since I did it to make sure the bad guy didn't get away with anything, and I actually helped out, the final verdict is I'll still have to stay on the mental health watch list for a while.
So the Academy got its hands on solid evidence.
Well, once you have your suspect, the rest is easy. Plus, there's one teacher whose forte can wring out the truth from anyone. But I do have Professor Mornier to thank for sending an official email that explained everything. That's the only reason they believed me. I guess that means it'll be harder to skip her classes now. Dr. Herson said she was overclocked for too long. I'm worried.
Being worried about passing her class?
Yeah, you're right. Let's go check on her. I bet knowing we're thinking about her will help her bounce back faster.
Hello.
May I ask if you are Rover? I'm here to inform you that Professor Mornier has just woken up.
Oh. Is Luke here?
Please wait! Don't come in yet! Ugh.
Sorry, my body. I still can't move like I normally do. I've gone through rehab before, and it's been a while since this happened. Don't worry, I can handle this much on my own.
Professor Moynier, how are you feeling now? Dr. Herson said you were in bad shape. It's great to see you've recovered a little.
To be honest, at that time, I didn't think I'd make it. But when I was drifting in and out of consciousness, I thought I saw a girl within a light blue ring.
A light blue ring?
I see.
Can you describe what you saw in more detail?
I can't be sure, but I think she protected me.
It sounds like the girl Mornier saw is the same one I encountered when I first got to La High Roy. She's able to go up against the Thenodian herself and appear in the reactor drive. She's connected with the Exostrider and the Thenodian in ways we still don't fully understand. Figuring out who she is and what happened to her will be the next big task.
Rover? Rover! Hey! Stop spacing out! To celebrate Professor Mornier waking up and the crisis being averted, don't you think we should?
Should what?
Go for a ride! Nothing beats the wind on your face, especially when the three of us still don't have a group picture.
A photo under the new Helios. Sounds like it'll make a good souvenir.
Yes.
See, senor.
Witnessing the rise of the new sun together. That's also the promise between the two of us, Mentor.
Mentor. Ooh? I actually kind of want to see the thing rise, yeah. My game!
So, not bad, huh? Back in the day, whenever I was stressed about the future, hanging out here always made me feel a little better. Look, now we can just enjoy the breeze without a care in the world.
I used to think that when I saw this view, I'd cry because my wish would be fulfilled. But now, when I see Helios's light pouring over the land, with the ancient frostlands and people who've been here for only a few decades sharing the same warmth, I just think, what a beautiful sight.
Let's scream that from the rooftops! To freedom!
To civilization.
To new beginnings.
Oh, that's a good. No! I was gonna take a picture of that. What am I looking at?
Three days ago, when Helios was launched, we registered an unexpected spike in void matter concentrations near Hyvatia. It interfered with the launch. We're still unsure what triggered the surge, but after comparing the waveforms with the device Professor Mornier brought back, we suspect it was an artificially induced void storm. And we found you unconscious close by.
Dr.
You're
Hurson,
the
I
culprit.
really can't remember anything.
You can relax. Professor Lucilla has already given you the clear. You're not a suspect. I'm just here for protective oversight, acting as your personal bodyguard, you might say.
It's crazy that they're actually launching him right before Amieth.
Aren't you the campus
Poor guy,
doctor?
man.
And
I'm
here
like
to
super
protect
looking forward to him too. It's just, I thought she was gonna come like way later, or arrive way later.
The doctor's duty, isn't it? But there is one thing I need your testimony on. Before you fainted, who did you see?
Good day, gentlemen. Hyvatia's routine maintenance has been completed. I'll be on my way.
Who was that? Oh, never mind. No time to think about that. Dr. Hurson, the Academy's review committee thinks that what I've said is unbelievable. But if you're willing to trust me... Before I passed out, I saw... myself.
It seems my hastily chosen pawn has proven to be utterly ineffectual. It appears I'll have to add the final flourish to push the story to its climax. But no matter, no matter. I'll simply chalk this up as a poor judgment call. A band of fools who enacted a farce.
Is that Cristoforo?
Such a pity, though. With this piece expended, the chapter where the girl forms her bond with a Threnodian must be delayed. But that is a tale to be savored later, right?
Okay. I like that ending, actually.
Mentor, the wind may have messed your head.
Okay. Let me see. Let me accept all of this stuff. Was that all the quests? Yeah, these are side quests now. I could take care of that anytime. Okay, yeah, that was okay. I mean, I think, how do I say this?
The wind feels nice.
What the heck?
I could stay here a little longer. Do you want to join me?
It's cool how you can... Okay, well, that's definitely not intentional like that, right? Why is my camera like looking at his okay. His abdomen. Sure.
Yes. The Space Trek Collective has given me a whole month of paid sick leave. My schedule is clear. The last time I had this much time off, I think I was back in middle school when I tumbled down a flight of stairs.
Were you alright?
Well, at the time, I dropped the book I was reading down
I like
the
how it
stairs.
shows you like her
So
you know, she's blinking, her lips are
I
moving.
shouldn't mention such embarrassing things like that in front of you. Now, what would you like to discuss?
The new solar
The
ceremony?
reactor drive didn't land as the Space Trek Collective had originally planned. But now that it's on the ground, we can finally start researching it. And then, someday, we'll prove that both the sun and the stars are within our reach. It would be nice if you could be there to witness it with me. Now, what would you like to discuss?
That's your nickname?
It's
for me?
because it prevents your identity from being exposed.
So long as necessary, right?
You're right. I suppose I can't call you that anymore, but I have a friend. She faced a medical condition, and during a difficult time, she was guided by a mentor. Even though that mentor left soon after, their influence stayed with her, and, well, still affects me. I mean, my friend. As long as you have something to teach, you remain a mentor. So, can I still call you that?
Yeah.
Now, what would you like to discuss?
Did we know each other before?
That's a secret.
What?
It's because someone made me promise that when they left, only by saying goodbye can there be progress and change, they said. So until their goals are achieved, that goodbye must remain final.
Till when?
Maybe until the reactor drive is fully analyzed. The exostrider on the Frostlands is activated again, and the disaster buried deep below is finally dealt with. Or maybe until there are no more calamities left on this planet. Until I can give you that
That's gonna be a
answer
long time.
myself, please, hold on to that curiosity for just a little longer. Now, what would you like to discuss?
Take care of yourself. See you next time.
Okay. See you next time. Oh, one more thing. Stay a bit longer this time, Mentor.
Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, I think the one again, like, I knew going into it, it was gonna focus on Rover, or no, not Rover. It was gonna focus on Mornier because she is like the gotcha character at the time, or you know, the release of the new story. So it's gonna put a lot of focus on her. I just want more. I don't want to feel like I said earlier, like they're trying to sell the character. I want more characters to be within the story. Like if I don't know, Chisa appeared more, or Linnae. Like Linnae appeared like in the beginning and like only at the end. That's it. But again, like they are trying to sell the character, and it's hard because they are a live service game. So obviously, I feel like they could do better with that. Story-wise, though, it was like okay. I'd give the story like. I'd give the story like a 7. I liked the ending, like I was just saying, like how it foreshadows stuff. I didn't know that. I mean, I guess it was obvious, but the other guy that they caught and whatnot, that was like working with the Fraxidus, the other teacher or whatever, or the head supervisor or whatever. I had a feeling like I knew it was him, but only because like his voice sounded just like him. But then I don't know, I put two and two together and like it made sense that it was him. I think other than that, Story, dude, I'd give the story, yeah, like a 7, like out of 10. All the action sequences at the end were pretty solid. Or all the quick time events. I think the bosses are like. I think the boss itself, the fight you fight at the end, it's like. I think when I'm playing the story, I want it to be like a unique experience or like a unique fight, not something like another like rehashed fight from the overworld or something. Like I wish it was like unique, but like I mean because of that, I mean I have to give something like that like a I don't know, man, like a 6 out of 10 or something. Like I don't like the final fight at all.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me.
I don't think what else.
It's very much my companion now.
Honestly, I think that's about it,
Bearing
man. I
witness
think
to
in total, I'd
everything
give
I've
like the
experienced
whole
on this
overall
journey.
experience like. Give it like yeah, like maybe like a 7 out of 10. I don't know. Probably like a 7 out of 10. Like it wasn't terrible. Wasn't good, the greatest either. Like yeah, I'd say like a 7 out of 10 for me. Always stuff that they could improve on, right? Sometimes like the opening. I think like the opening or like chapters for like a new arc or whatever are usually going to be pretty well. I feel like they'd be pretty, you know, that you'd want to start off strong, but so I mean because I thought the first one was pretty good. I really liked the first one, like the prologue in Act 1. I gave that like maybe like a 9 out of 10 from what I think about it, or thinking about it now that some time has passed. Yeah, I'd probably give it like a 9 out of 10. I really liked it. This, yeah, I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. It was like okay. I don't know, but yeah, those are my thoughts and whatnot. I'm not gonna end just yet. Here, I'll do like a couple summons and whatnot, and we'll see if I'm able to get the character or not. I'm gonna summon for her and whatnot, and I'll put that on the stream. I just want to check to see right now what if her weapon is required or her signature. Where do they even place her? I see her like, yeah, they placed her super high. They some pride when they did. It says you could use the Discord. I might have to do some research on that to see if like if it's even necessary for her sig, so I might not summon for it right away. If you're this far in the video with me, let me know your thoughts. Like, do I need to summon for it, or is the other weapon gonna be good enough? So I could save some summons for Amieth. For now, I'll summon for her. Again, like right now, I think if I count again, I think I'm like at 50 summons. I'm not gonna count again. 50 summons. So let's do like another 10. This will be 60. Damn. Okay. Well, here, I'm gonna put my camera back. Okay, that's 60. This is 70? Oh, I got another booling. Hell yeah. Okay, 80. And I am on my 50-50. I'm not on guarantee or anything.
Opening greeting.
Bro.
Foul spirits be gone.
You,
All safe
you
and
cannot
sound.
make this up. It's actually insane. Like, this was actually the last dupe I got of him. The last filled character I got was him, and now I got him again. I'm actually maxed dupe on him. You cannot make this up. Look at this shit. This is unbelievable.
Be there for everyone.
Brother,
As we head toward our
he's
shared
like
future,
one of the only
leaving the
standard
past
characters I
behind.
constantly just keep on getting. I'm literally done with him. Look, my dupes are maxed out. He's done. Like, it's actually insane, man. How? Bro, 50-50 just needs to be abolished. Whoever designed it, dude, they deserve, like, dude. They need to be sent to, like, the 9th circle of hell, man. Like, cause holy god. Okay, let's go in. It's not gonna happen, man. This is 30. Bro, man. 40? I definitely can't get her weapon now. This is... Oh my god. 50? This is shameless. 60. Like, what's the point, brother? Like, this stuff like this makes me, like, want to quit the game. Like, it's actually so annoying, man.
I need not wait for a starry night, nor tilt my gaze to seek the sky.
Like, there goes all my summons again, just because you fail.
In my hands.
What type of game design is that, dude? It's so fucking shit. It's terrible. Oh my god, it's so bad. I'm gonna do one multi on Augusta. Actually, I'm gonna do another one. That's the last one I'm gonna do, though. Yeah, you see, nothing. Oh, well. Well, that's gonna do it. You saw the terrible summons. The story was average, in my opinion. I gave it 7 out of 10. Sometimes I do tell myself, like, why am I still playing this game? But the only thing that's holding, like... Because, yeah, I'm not enjoying, like, the end game. I hate the summon system in these games. Man, dude, like, it's terrible. It's terrible. I think I have a weapon summons, right? Here, I could probably do one temple. Nada. And look at it, that's the weapon, like, that they recommend for her. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Anyways, if you got this far in the video, appreciate you guys chilling and hanging out. Any likes or will mean a lot, or subs. Go a long way. But yeah, good luck on your summons again, I guess. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the story, too. And what do you think of the characters and whatnot? And what characters are you guys looking forward to? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, that is going to do it. Appreciate you guys chilling and hanging out. And I'll be back on... till the next one. Let us.